Okay. All right. Let's talk about this teaser, y'all. It looks terrible. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If you haven't seen it, check the link in my bio, right? It's on Twitter. I'm sure it's on many other social media platforms. It's only like 15 seconds long, but that shit looks bad. Okay? So this clip that Netflix released is kind of just an extended clip, an extended version of scenes that we had already kind of seen in the trailer, in promotional material, right? So the clip starts out with King Bumi taking a big ass boulder, making it rise up behind Aang, right? And then he flings the rock towards Aang. Now Aang jumps over this boulder, but it keeps heading straight toward Bumi, who is like flailing around and yells when his own attack, his own boulder hits him. And so I was just like, first of all, this is a mess. It looks crazy. The earthbending looks absolutely garbage. I don't know what's going on with CGI. The movements looks absolutely just disgusting. And let me tell you something. Y'all should have just gone ahead and hired someone who was older, because this person here is not giving King Bumi's age, this actor here. And so y'all had to like prosthetic that shit up or CGI that shit up, whatever. And it don't look good. Like, you mean to tell me you could not find an older actor who's like, likes to work out like Bumi ass did, you know what I mean, who has a, you know, built body? You mean to tell me you can't find older, you know, actor? It's just, I don't know. I didn't like that shit at all, right? But the fact that King Bumi's getting hit with his own like attack, earthbending attack, and he's fumbling and flailing around, it's just really fucking weird, because King Bumi in the cartoon, he's supposed to be a master earthbender, right? In the episode entitled The King of Omashu, in the original cartoon, Aang fights against King Bumi to save Sokka and Katara. Aang is put through 3 challenges by King Bumi, and he ultimately chooses to fight the king in the final challenge. King Bumi trapped Sokka and Katara in order to test Aang's skills and to prepare him for his future confrontation with the Fire Nation. The challenges and the hostage situation were part of a hidden purpose test to help Aang think creatively and be ready to face the Fire Lord. And so when I go back and I watch that scene from the cartoon, like, bitch, they was really in there scrapping, or at least, right, King Bumi was really getting Aang together. Like, even in the end, like, when Aang thought that he had kind of got King Bumi and had his staff pointed at him, King Bumi already had a whole boulder above Aang's head. But so he technically didn't win the battle, but he won the challenge, if that makes any sense, right? But the entire scene was like master level earthbending, like expert level earthbending, right? And so, I mean, to the point where Bumi was like, here, Aang, you might need this, and gave him his staff, because in the beginning, Aang did not have his staff. It was taken from him. But King Bumi, that's how good King Bumi's supposed to be. He's like, girl, just get your staff. You need to arm yourself before you fight me, right? And now in this Netflix live action, we're seeing King Bumi get hit by his own attack. Like I said, he's bumbling around. It's just like, girl, just because he has a wacky voice or a funny voice doesn't mean that he was some bumbling non-fighter. Like, he was an earthbending master. Like, a guy who can do this should not be struggling and getting whacked by his own like attacks. A guy who could do all this shit, it's just, right, it don't make no sense. So it looks like, from the looks of it, it looks like, as I thought before, Netflix is about to water down everything, every amazing scene, every, you know, cool part of a character. It seems like, just based off of the showrunner interviews, what we're getting in teasers and trailers, it seems like they're going to shrink that shit down, water that shit down, empty that shit out of all the soul in life, and just, you know what I mean, shove it out to us and see how it goes. And it's just like, I feel like Netflix got a little bit lazy, because it's just like, girl, we can just slap Avatar: The Last Airbender on any kind of bullshit and just shove it out there, because of the power of that name. If people gonna watch it, and it's just like, okay, people might rush to tune in for the first or second episode and shit, but if it's garbage and it goes down, it's just like, girl, and Netflix, y'all be canceling shit before it gets to 1.5 seasons. So it's just like, I don't really trust the shit. And neither, like I always point out, neither did the original creators of the Avatar: The Last Airbender cartoon series, they did not trust this shit either. To the point where they left the fucking production, they left the project. So every single thing that's coming out now makes this Avatar: The Last Airbender live action Netflix series seem worse and worse and worse. Every new development, every new paragraph that comes out of a showrunner's mouth, every new scene, every new bullshit CGI scene that we get in these trailers, everything that comes out makes me think that it's going to be even worse than the last time, right, that I saw a teaser or a trailer. And it's just like, it didn't have to be this way. It didn't have to be this way. But y'all are so focused on a coin. I feel like some companies so focused on a coin, so focused on, oh, just shove that shit out there, crank that shit out. Crank that formulaic shit out and shove it out there and see how it does, because girl, we need some coin, and they finna click that shit. And so I don't know, it don't look good, it don't look too good to me. Tell me what y'all think after y'all watch that clip. The link to it is in my description. Like I said, check my description for many other things, including my ebook and my music, all that stuff. Love y'all so much, and I'll check y'all out later. Peace. All right, y'all, make sure that you're going to www.zeraxia.com. When you join the wait list there on the site, you will be the first to be notified when I drop my sequel. Also, you'll immediately get chapter 1 of my upcoming sequel of the upcoming book sent to your email as a PDF. So check that out. Also, this is a different excerpt from my upcoming book, so you definitely want to pause to read if you're trying to get your life. Keep in mind that this upcoming book, this sequel, is following up the first book that is already released called Zeraxia: Wrath of the God King. I released it a few years ago. It was my introduction to writing fantasy and stuff, so just go easy on me. But either way, as you can see here, it's given 4.9 stars. It's given 4.9 stars. So yeah, check out Zeraxia: Wrath of the God King while you wait for Zeraxia: The Vengeance of Coldwind, right? And go to Zeraxia.com, sign up, join the wait list, get your free chapter. Thank you so much.